200 years ago, Americans fought a revolution against big government.
He has erected a multitude of new offices and has sent hither swarms of officials to harass our people and eat out their substance.
Well, welcome. I'm William Wagener, the good guy in the good white hat, with Sharon Sidney from the justicesystem.net. All-American city where the neo-Nazis, the neoconservatives run things, because we have an all-Republican city council. And they're so good and pro-war. They don't like people who want healing and peace. Anyway, this is the number 7 episode of On Second Thought that's going to specialize on the Michael Jackson Inquisition. The Michael Jackson trial in Judge Rodney S. Melville's courtroom. What happened on December 18th? That was after the November raid at Neverland Ranch. December 18th in 2003, when Santa Barbara District Attorney said in front of hundreds of media, he said this. Not all the media was dead in the head, Sharon. There was a reporter who asked a very poignant and correct question, and here it is.
Question is, she's asking me if I heard that one of the TV programs reported that an attorney representing the family or the child had gone to LA County asking them to reopen the investigation. And they refused. I am aware of that.
Yep. Sneddon just admitted that he was aware that Los Angeles County had investigated these same 11 white witnesses and all this stuff and decided there was no credibility in prosecuting Michael because the evidence did not support it. Did that defer, Mr. Sneddon, do you think, Sharon? We know it didn't now, don't we?
One a day.
I want to tell Mr. Sneddon this. Mr. Sneddon, get your head out of your... get your head out of... No, what I mean to say is, get your head examined, Mr. Sneddon. And by the way, you're still invited to come on here, on second thought, and defend yourself. What in my own humble opinion is your evidence manufacturing and your tampering with evidence. Because in my view, because unlike you, who cannot find the pornography downloaded on your district attorney's work computer by your assistant DA, William Wagener is fair. So come on and defend yourself in this courtroom, Mr. Sneddon, in this courtroom. And watch the media mob. Miller Street is closed down. Here we are at the off-ramp as a train of vehicles follow Michael Jackson back to the ranch. Chopper hanging overhead. And then we all went out to Neverland Ranch, and you just saw a view, people, of the line. I mean, it literally backed up on 101, all the fans piling out to Neverland Ranch. And Michael Jackson, surprises all, he just like opened the gates, said, y'all, come on in. And they stormed. I'm not going to show all that footage of people running by the gate guard and the confusion at first, but I think let 1,000 people in there, Sharon. Rider's view of Michael Jackson arriving at the court. Now here we got the security guards opening it, and you see Michael's father, Joe Jackson. He's been coming to court a lot, repairing the relationship he had with Michael. And here he's getting out. Joe Jackson, Michael's father. He lives in Las Vegas now. And Michael, later on, a few days after this was taped, called his dad a genius on a videotape that I've sat behind Catherine and seen the tears fall when people lie about her son, and I've seen, you know, her whisper, liar. I mean, she just, you know, it's hard for her to sit there and watch this. And here's Michael going in, and he's got his Cinco de Mayo colors on. I mean, he cares about all people and their customs and holidays. And he testified later that, on this video, that he wasn't allowed to celebrate holidays, Christmas and birthdays, and his parents' religion was so he missed out all those fun things, and that's part of what bothers him, even to this day. And he later called for an International Kids Day, an international holiday, which the jury all got to see that. And there they go. There they go. They go upstairs and they party. Actually, no, they don't really party up there. They do that. They go up there in conference with their attorneys, get a heads up on what they're going to talk about that day. So I thought you folks would like to see what it really looks like on a day, and it just that happened to be a rainy day. Here's what defense attorney Robert Sanger and district attorney Thomas Sneddon look like when they enter the courtroom. And there's Tom Sneddon. Now we're back here in the studio in Santa Maria, the all-American city, with Sharon Sidney from Texas, reporting for thejusticesystem.net. Here you see Catherine coming out at the first break, a brother of Michael Jackson, Tom Sneddon, security guard. And there's Michael during the first break of his trial. That's what it looks like inside, going through the metal detector everybody has to go through. And here you see the fans with their little yellow badges, people.